Well, I posted MVI 6265. Pamela Geller is exercising her First Amendment rights. This viewer really want to highlight in his comments. He goes by the handle of Dallas Dal, D-A-L. He will be blocked at the end of this video. And he writes, Pamela Geller was wrong. She was the wrong one, not the Fox News anchors. But it's typical for right-wing terrorists that has terrorist symbols behind them and supports terrorists, U.S. military cult that kills. He's referring to me, and that symbol behind me, he's referring that as being a terrorist symbol. Anyone that is not pro-big business, pro-big stick your nose into everyone's life, military pro, insults anyone that does not support you, he says you, opinions and ideas, and thinks they have a right to make fun of people and insult people that incite hate towards people. You think he's sort of rambling? The U.S. military kills thousands of innocent Japanese civilians with 2 atom bombs they dropped on Japan. The U.S. military has killed thousands of non-combatant civilians just because they were not the religion that they approved of. This guy is loony. Christianity is responsible for some of the most violent mass murders in history. The Crusades, the Inquisition. The KKK is Christian. Well, the KKK was started by who? By the Democrats! The slave owners that caused the Civil War because they did not want to stop getting rich by using black people as slaves, that got treated worse than animals and were killed if they did not do what their masters told them to do, were Christian. Well, actually, they were Democrats. The white supremists are Christian. The God Hates Fags are Christians. The Oklahoma City bomber was Christian. The Sandy Hook shooter was Christian. The guy that killed the people in the theater where the Batman movie opened was Christian. The second Fort Hood shooter was in the military and a Christian Hitler, and his Nazis were Christians, the ones responsible for killing 6 million Jews. Andreas Breivik was Christian, who killed 77 people and injured 319, mostly children. This guy rambles on, and he might very well be of the Islamic faith. And the reason that is again, he rambles on. I'm going to actually attach everything that he sent me so you'll see exactly what he wrote. I tried to read it as best as I could, but again, he sort of rambles. And that's not to be unexpected from someone that's not completely there. I also end up blocking a number of folks that make comments that I don't approve of. Who am I? Well, it's my site. And I don't like people making comments that offend either me or my viewers, insult me or any one of my viewers. In this case, I'm going to delete and block this Dallas Dal because I think he's a moron. And he accused me of being a terrorist that has a terrorist symbol behind me, which is the flag. So, I'll say goodbye to Dallas Dal. He might reappear under another name. What he doesn't understand is history. He's right. The U.S. military killed thousands of innocent Japanese. It ended the Second World War. If the atomic bombs weren't dropped on Hiroshima and on Nagasaki, hundreds of thousands of lives would be lost, American lives. You're dealing with fanatics. During the Second World War, the Japanese were fanatics. The Muslims, the extremist Islamic Muslims, are fanatics. And the same thing that ended the Second World War in Japan should be used to end this insanity that's taking place in the Middle East. But, once again, we've got a commander-in-chief that I believe is one of them. And as such, he's not going to do anything to inflict pain and suffering on them. He wants what they want. I believe he wants to bring Sharia law to whatever is left of this land. We'll see. Once again, Dallas Dal will be blocked. I will attach what he wrote so you'll be able to see for yourself. It's my site. You want to comment? Be civil, be respectful, and comment. I read every single message that I receive. So, when you insult me, you insult one of my viewers, you know what's going to happen. You've been warned.